What if everything you thought you knew about older women and intimacy was wrong? In the next few minutes, you're going to uncover the hidden truths about mature female desire that most people never talk about. This isn't just about sex, it's about confidence, connection, and rediscovering pleasure at any age. So, why do so many older women say they feel more alive and desired than ever before? The answers might surprise you. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could completely change the way you see passion, love, and aging. Hit like if you're ready for the truth. Secret 1. Confidence is the new sexy. There's something incredibly attractive about a woman who knows who she is. That's what makes confidence the true secret weapon of mature women. Unlike younger years filled with doubt or insecurity, older women have lived, loved, and learned. They've grown into their bodies and minds. They understand what they want, not just in relationships, but in life. And that kind of confidence is magnetic. Mature women aren't trying to impress everyone. They don't need to. They carry themselves with calm, quiet strength. They know their worth, and that alone makes people pay attention. Whether it's a glance, a smile, or the way they speak, there's a natural charm in their presence that can't be faked or forced. This kind of confidence also shows up in relationships. Mature women aren't afraid to speak openly. They'll tell you what they like, what they don't, and what they dream about. This honesty creates a deeper kind of intimacy, the kind that goes beyond surface attraction. It becomes something real and unforgettable, and here's the part most people don't realize: true confidence doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from being at peace with your imperfections. Mature women have stopped comparing themselves to others. They've embraced their stories, their scars, and everything in between. That kind of self-love is rare and incredibly sexy, so next time you wonder what truly makes a woman attractive, look beyond appearances. Look at how she carries herself, how she treats others, and how comfortable she is in her own skin. That's the kind of beauty that doesn't fade. In fact, it only grows stronger with time. Stay tuned, because the next secret might surprise you even more. Don't go anywhere. Secret 2. Emotional intimacy comes first. For many mature women, the heart matters more than anything else. As they grow older, emotional intimacy becomes more powerful than physical looks or flashy gestures. It's not just about attraction anymore, it's about connection. That deep, soul-level bond that makes them feel safe, understood, and truly valued. Younger relationships often focus on appearance, chemistry, and fast-paced romance. But mature women know that real closeness doesn't come from looks alone. It comes from feeling heard. From late-night talks. From sharing laughter, struggles, and even silence without needing to fill the space. That's what makes emotional intimacy so powerful and so desirable. A woman who has lived through life's ups and downs begins to crave more than surface-level attraction. She wants someone who is present, someone who listens, not just with ears but with heart. A partner who shows up emotionally, who understands her story, and respects her journey. When emotional intimacy is strong, everything else, affection, trust, even physical closeness, feels more meaningful. It creates a kind of bond that can't be broken easily. That's why mature women are often more selective. They're not looking for just anyone. They're looking for someone who truly gets them, and here's the best part: you don't have to be perfect to connect emotionally. You just have to be real. Honest. Open. Willing to show who you truly are. That's what builds trust. That's what draws mature women in and keeps the connection alive. So, if you want to attract a mature woman's heart, start with your mind. Let your words show care. Let your actions speak respect. Because when the heart feels safe, everything else follows. Ready for the next secret? It might just change how you think about pleasure forever. Keep watching. Secret 3. Pleasure is a priority. Here's something many people don't realize: mature women are not afraid to make pleasure a priority. And we're not just talking about physical pleasure. We're talking about joy, connection, peace, and feeling good in every part of life. With age comes clarity. Older women begin to understand that life is too short to settle for anything that feels empty, rushed, or unfulfilling. Unlike younger years when pleasing others might have taken center stage, mature women now know how important it is to feel pleasure themselves. They value quality over quantity. Moments that feel real, deep, and unforgettable. Whether it's a meaningful hug, a quiet evening, or a slow, warm connection, they want to enjoy every second. And the best part? They're not shy about expressing what brings them joy. That openness is powerful. It creates a space where both partners can truly enjoy and grow together. There's no guessing, no pretending, just honesty and shared discovery. Pleasure, for mature women, isn't about performance. It's about presence. It's about being fully in the moment and sharing it with someone who respects and understands them. That kind of intimacy becomes richer, more meaningful, and more satisfying with time. When a woman knows what brings her joy and is brave enough to ask for it, everything changes. The experience becomes more connected, more enjoyable, and more real. So if you think pleasure fades with age, think again. It actually becomes more important and more rewarding. Mature women want to feel alive, cherished, and truly present in every moment, curious about what makes them slow down and truly savor love. The next secret takes us even deeper into what mature women truly crave. Don't miss it, it might surprise you. Secret 4: they're not in a rush. In a world that moves fast, mature women offer something rare: they slow things down. And that's exactly what makes them so captivating. They're not in a rush. They've already lived through the pressure to hurry, to impress, to meet someone else's expectations. Now, they want experiences that feel natural, unrushed, and truly meaningful. For mature women, slowing down doesn't mean less excitement. It means more depth, more connection, more time to enjoy the little things that younger people often overlook. A warm touch, a soft conversation, a long gaze that says everything without a single word. They want to feel every moment, not race through it. This slow, intentional approach creates space for something beautiful, real connection. It's not about trying to be perfect or performing a role. It's about showing up as your true self. When you're not in a hurry, there's time to listen, to laugh, to explore what truly feels good, physically, emotionally, and mentally, and that's the secret: slowness creates more pleasure, not less. When things aren't rushed, every moment has more weight, more meaning, more joy. It's like turning down the noise so you can finally hear the music clearly. Mature women don't just want a moment, they want a memory. Something they can feel, remember, and cherish. That's why they're not chasing fast sparks. They're building warm fires that last longer and burn deeper. If you want to understand what truly satisfies a mature woman, don't focus on speed. Focus on presence. Focus on patience. That's what leads to the kind of connection that lasts, and we're just getting started. The next secret reveals something deeply romantic, something most people overlook but every mature woman quietly desires. Keep watching. You won't want to miss it. Secret 5: romance still matters. Some people think romance fades with age, but for mature women, it becomes even more meaningful. In fact, romance is not just wanted, it's deeply valued. And it doesn't have to be about grand gestures or expensive gifts. It's about the little things, the small, thoughtful moments that show love, attention, and care. A simple handwritten note, a soft touch on the back, a sincere compliment. These are the things that touch a mature woman's heart. She doesn't need to be impressed, she needs to feel seen. And romance is how that happens. You see, over time, mature women have learned to appreciate emotional warmth more than flashy acts. They want someone who notices the details, remembers what makes them smile, and shows affection in ways that feel personal. It's not about trying to win them over, it's about sharing something real and honest. Romance is also about creating space for connection. Lighting a candle, putting away the phone, making time to really be with each other. These moments say, "You matter to me." And that message never gets old. When a woman feels cherished, not just admired, everything else becomes easier. Trust grows. Intimacy deepens. The relationship feels alive, not routine. Romance reminds her that she's still desirable, still special, still worthy of love and attention. And here's the truth: mature women don't expect perfection. They value effort. They appreciate thoughtfulness. They fall in love with how you make them feel, so if you think romance is just for the young, think again. For mature women, it's the heartbeat of love. The next secret takes us into something even more powerful, something that builds lasting trust and unbreakable bonds. If you've ever wondered what truly keeps a connection strong, don't miss what's coming next. Secret 6: communication is key. If there's one thing mature women value more than almost anything else, it's honest, open communication. They've lived through enough to know that guessing games and silent treatment don't lead anywhere good. That's why real, respectful conversation is the key to connecting with them, emotionally, mentally, and even romantically. Mature women want to talk, and they want to be heard. Not just with your ears, but with your attention. They appreciate someone who listens without interrupting, responds with kindness, and respects their thoughts. Communication isn't just about talking. It's about understanding. And understanding builds trust. They also believe in speaking their truth. If something matters to them, they'll say it. If they need something, they'll ask. They don't want to hide their feelings or pretend everything is okay when it's not. And they don't want their partner to do that either. Being real is more attractive than being perfect. What makes communication so powerful is that it brings people closer. It clears up misunderstandings before they become problems. It deepens the emotional bond. And it makes both people feel safe and accepted. That kind of connection makes everything better, whether you're building a friendship or sharing a romantic moment. The beauty of mature love is that it's not built on guessing. It's built on knowing, and knowing comes from communication. Whether it's a late-night chat, a heartfelt message, or just checking in during the day, these moments matter. So if you want to truly connect with a mature woman, start by opening your heart and your ears. Because when she feels heard, she feels valued. Next, we'll explore something unexpected, something that gives mature women their glow from the inside out. Curious? Don't stop here. The next secret is even more powerful. Secret 7: self-love fuels attraction. One of the most powerful and beautiful things about mature women is this: they've learned to love themselves. And that self-love isn't selfish, it's magnetic. It shines through in the way they walk, the way they speak, and how they carry themselves. It's not about being perfect. It's about being proud of who they are. Mature women have faced challenges, made mistakes, and grown stronger through it all. They no longer waste time doubting their worth. They know they deserve kindness, respect, and real connection. And when a woman loves herself, it changes how others see her. That quiet confidence becomes incredibly attractive. You might notice she's more independent. She makes time for herself, her passions, her peace. That's because she knows she can't pour from an empty cup. She takes care of her body, her mind, and her happiness, not for someone else, but for herself. And that energy draws people in. Here's the key: self-love isn't loud or flashy. It's steady. It shows up in how she sets boundaries, how she handles stress, and how she walks away from things that don't serve her. It's a reminder that true beauty comes from within, not from trends or approval. Being around someone who loves themselves makes you want to grow too. It invites better conversations, stronger support, and healthier love. Mature women who embrace self-love aren't looking for someone to complete them. They're looking for someone to walk beside them. So if you ever wonder where a mature woman gets her glow, it's not from makeup or magic. It's from years of choosing herself, healing, and growing. And in the next secret, we'll uncover something every mature woman secretly hopes for, but rarely says out loud. Stay with me. This one goes straight to the heart. Secret 8: they want to feel seen and cherished. Beneath all the strength, wisdom, and confidence of a mature woman is a deep and timeless desire to feel truly seen and cherished. Not just noticed for her appearance, not just appreciated for what she does, but valued for who she truly is. This is the kind of attention that goes beyond compliments. It's about being understood, accepted, and loved without having to pretend. Mature women have spent years giving to others, family, work, relationships. And while they may appear strong and independent, which they are, they still long for someone who looks at them and sees their soul, not just their smile. Someone who listens, who notices the small things. Who makes them feel like they matter every single day. To cherish a woman doesn't mean showering her with expensive gifts. It means showing up, being present, and making her feel like she's enough, just as she is. A gentle touch, a kind word, a warm glance, these are the things that light up her heart. When a mature woman feels seen, her guard drops. She relaxes. She opens up. And that's when the magic really begins. Because she's not trying to impress, you're connecting with her real, beautiful, unfiltered self. That kind of connection is rare, and once it's there, it can't be forgotten. Being cherished brings out the best in her. It deepens love, strengthens bonds, and creates the kind of intimacy that can last a lifetime. So if you truly want to connect with a mature woman, don't just admire her, honor her. See her. Cherish her. Because deep down, that's what every heart is quietly hoping for. And now that you've uncovered all 8 secrets, which one surprised you the most? Let's talk about it in the next video. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Conclusion. Thank you for watching and discovering these powerful secrets about mature women's sexuality. If you found even one insight helpful or surprising, please let me know in the comments below. Your thoughts truly matter. Which secret resonated with you the most? Or maybe you have your own experiences to share. I'd love to hear your story. Don't forget to like this video if it gave you value, and share it with friends who might benefit too. Your feedback helps me create more content that speaks to you. So, jump into the comments and let's start a great conversation.